How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm going to be returning to Premier Draft Bloomburrow in just a bit, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord, where you can catch me stream video games, leather crafting, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way... Alright guys, we're ready for pack one. Pick one. What are we getting? Clement's not bad. There's also a Lily Splash Mentor, which just bounces things by itself. Tree Guard Duo is great, as is Sun Shower Druid with Clement. If I take the Clement, the issue is I'm passing a signal for the Lily Splash Mentor. So maybe that's not the correct choice here, and maybe I should just take the Consumed by Greed. Right? Because, like, if I take the Clement, we're definitely not doing frogs. I mean, if I don't take the Clement, we're definitely not doing frogs. So the people to my right are going to take every blue and black card. I'm sorry, every blue and green card. So maybe the correct choice is actually Consumed by Greed here. Right? Then they sacrifice... This is the one where they sacrifice their biggest thing and then you get a card back from your yard. I'm in for that. Let's take the Consumed by Greed and pass the Clement... / Lily Splash Mentor pack, because that's like too much right there. There's a Lily Splash Mentor here. God damn it. All right. I'll take a Polywallop. Oh god. What's the best card here? This is probably the Harvest Right host, right? Rabid Gnaw is fine. You typically don't want to really be in red, which is the issue with that. I'll take the Harvest Right host. If we end up in Bun Buns, it's a good card. And we're going to click Confirm Pick instead of the Sunspine Links. Builder's Talent. Excuse me? Hold on. Hold on here. I like a good Builder's Talent. It plays really well with Carrot Cake as well as Bumbleflower Sharepot. There's also a Sunspine Links, which not for nothing is pretty good on rate, but it's just a 5/4. I think we're going to take the Builder's Talent, passing up a Wildfire, Howl, as well as a Rest Shield Rampager. Yeah, I think Builder's Talent's like way better. Let's see. There's a Brightblade Stoat. There's a Mabel's Metal. Those are both pretty good. There's a Life Creed Duo. The Stoat is just pure stats, right? I don't know if it's particularly like super duper good. There's also a Starlit Sooth there, which even in the black-white bats deck, you're not really thrilled about. So maybe maybe it is the Stoat, and it's just stats and lifelink. There's a Carrot Cake. There's also a Sonar Strike and an Early Winter. I think we want to take a Carrot Cake if we're going to keep Builder's Talent, and also because it plays pretty well with Harvest Right host. It's also one of the best commons in the set. Rabbit Response looks cute here. This is a really late Fireglass Mentor, too. I think we'll see other Rabbit Responses, but I think we're supposed to take the Fireglass Mentor in this opportunity. It cuts us off of like 4 of our cards, which are all pretty good, but I think we have to take the best card here, and I think it's very much Fireglass Mentor. Overflow is not super duper good. I really like Repel Calamity, actually. We don't necessarily have a second color. Black is just gone. Like, I haven't seen a single black card. And we're not hoping to see any blue or green cards that matter. So we're out of blue. We're out of green. We're definitely in white, which means Repel Calamity is just like destroy target big thing, right? Hazel's Nocturne might be good. There's a Bumbleflower Sharepot, though, which you definitely want one of with the Builder's Talent. 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Drain your opponent for 2 life. Is it better than Sharepot? I think we need the Sharepot because I'm so high on Builder's Talent that, and this is like 2 bits of material, right? It enters and then it makes an artifact, which then like gets you 2 tokens from Builder's Talent. Yeah, let's get that for now. We're not really in a second in like anything else. This is a Rabbit Mouse. Also a 3-tree Root Weaver. Maybe this is where we take the Stargaze, actually. Not sure if we want it, but we take it. It's a Peerless Recycling, which is just not as good as Cash Grab. Or the 3/2 for 3. I'm going to take the Grotto here. If we're playing anything, we might be splashing for it, right? There's a Mind Spiral, which is not bad. I'll take the Spiral over these other things that are just, like, skippable. It's a... I'm not going to say a late Starlit Soothsayer, but it's a Starlit Soothsayer. And a Seed Pod Squire. Again, not super thrilled about either of them. We come to this pack and there's a Mabel. There's a Mabel and there's a Vine Lasher. So this is hard. This is actually kind of hard, right? Because if we're supposed to take Mabel, that's a mouse. And the red-white deck is the mouse deck, right? Now, Harvest Right Host does play pretty well with the mouse deck, as does Builder's Talent. I do like Mabel a lot. Vine Lasher. What are we saying no to if we don't take the Vine Lasher? We could take Mabel and, like, splash her, right? I think that's probably good enough. We're green and blue, we're going to ignore those colors completely because we passed all of those froggy boys. I'm going to take the Mabel. It making the Crag Flame and making all the mice that much better. Yeah, let's take the Mabel. Okay, so there's a Cruel Claws heist. Oh, boy. After I take a fantastic Mabel, there's a Cruel Claws heist, and there's also an Intrepid Rabbit. Cruel Claws heist is pretty good. Thistledown Players plays pretty well in the red-white deck. But this is like the mythic common, the Intrepid Rabbit. Sometimes you play it on 3, but you really want to play it for 4. Get 2 bodies, make something that much bigger. Plays really well in the red-white deck as well as the Rabbit's green-white deck as well. Then there's a Hive Spine Wolverine, which, again, we're trying to ignore green and blue, just like entirely. We can splash for Mabel. Just play the Rabbit then. I mean, the Rabbit's just too good. God, there's a Scrap Shooter that just got passed twice. That's insane. There's a Waxwing Witness. Are we going to be gaining that much life? I don't know yet. There's a Polywallop. Glide Dive Duo is actually not bad at the top of the curve. So, there's a Life Creed Duo as well. Let me take the Waxwing Witness because they're both commons, but this has Vigilance. And if we're splashing for Mabel, it allows us to wield the piece of equipment that Mabel comes with that much better. Although her equipment gives Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, right? Yeah, it does. Never mind. I'll take the Waxwing Witness regardless. And that's another Builder's Talent. It's also a Hunter's Talent. They didn't take the bait! They didn't take the bait! There's a Warren Elder, which is a Rabbit Cleric, but do I take another Builder's Talent? Maybe. Are we going to be super greedy with Builder's Talents and Carrot Cakes? Maybe. It's another Vine Lasher. My god. There's also a Moonrise Cleric and a Downwind Ambusher. Excuse me? We don't have that much removal except for Sharepot. I don't think we're playing the Mentor, even though it was like, that's the best card there. God. This is actually really hard. I think we take the Ambusher here. Although, this is the cheaper card. Moonrise Cleric is just Moonrise Cleric. This turns on everything. Let's take the Vine Lasher for now, because typically you take the cheaper card. It's hard, though. That was hard. Daggerfang Duo. I love a good Daggerfang Duo. Fill your yard. I kind of wish we took the Hazel's Nocturne earlier if we're going to take this Daggerfang Duo, but the Daggerfang Duo is so good. Your opponent's likely going to see it and go like, I don't want to trade with that. Hired Claw. Whew. What is this? This is the Lizard payoff, right? Yeah. 1 damage, put a 1/1 counter only if... Oh my god. I think we take the Daggerfang Duo. We're not in red, necessarily. Ravine Raider. Roughshot Duo. There's a Fountainport Bell, which can help us splash for the Mabel that much better. There's also a Ruthless Negotiation, which I'm not too in on. I'll take the Fountainport Bell. Let's see. Dire Sight or Mabel's Metal or Steam Path Charger. Let's see. It's really Dire Sight or Mabel's Metal. Mabel's Metal is very specifically for one deck. Dire Sight draws you 2 cards. Take the Metal for now. Ooh, Feather of Flight. Okay. There's also a Scales. Scales is not bad, actually. I'm going to take the feather, though. I like the feather. We took the dire sight. We didn't take the dire sight early. Let's take a dire sight. Nothing for us here. Light Shell Duo is the best card in the pack, so we'll take that. Thornplate Intimidator a little late. I like a good late Thornplate Intimidator. Casting it for what, 7? You know, like forcing your opponent to make decisions like that later on in the game is not going to feel good for them. Osteomancer Adept. You may cast creatures by foraging in addition to paying their other costs. That seems great. There's also a Saver, another Intrepid Rabbit. And it's a 2/2 with Death Touch, so it's just very, very good on the curve. I think we definitely take that. If you cast a spell this way, the creature enters with a finality counter. Okay, sure. Saver makes a food token. I would love a Saver, but we're going to definitely take the Osteomancer Adept and be happy about it. We're going to look for more cards like Saver, though, because things that turn on Builder's Talent to give tokens to creatures is going to be great for us. We're going to confirm that pick on the Osteomancer Adept. It's an Overseer. God. Were we supposed to be in... What's it called? There's an Overseer and there's an Orator. I think we take the Orator here. The Overseer, we're not going to be doing too much food stuff aside from... Where are you? Osteomancer's Adept, right? At least the Bonebind Orator lets us buy back something from the graveyard. And it's a nice 2. We will definitely take that. Parting Gust or Life Creed Duo. I think it's the Life Creed Duo. I think we also just need creatures. So we're going to take the Life Creed Duo. Because we need to gain life for the Waxwing Witness. Is that really? Or is it just Parting Gust? Let's take the Life Creed Duo for now. We need creatures is what it is. There's a Moonrise Cleric. I think we could take that over a second Bonebind Orator. God, another Hearthburn Battler. Or not another, but like a Hearthburn Battler. Red seems super open. Maybe we were supposed to be in red. It's funny because of Caretaker's Talent. How many tokens do we have? 1 or more tokens you control enter, draw a card. This triggers once a turn. Crumb and get it. Oh god, that's so good too. Let's take the Caretaker's Talent because we're going to be making a few tokens. We're going to actually take it this time. Persistent Marsh Stalker's not bad. There's also a Warren Elder. And we don't have any other rats, so we have 2 rats. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't think we want it anyway. I think we want the Warren Elder for the Mana Sink ability. Husk Burster's Swarm or another Waxwing Witness. I think this is a Waxwing Witness pick here. Jackdaw Savior. Wow, okay. Another creature you control with flying dies. Return another card. How many creatures do we have with flying? Not too many. But we have the feather. I'm going to take the Jackdaw Savior. There's a rabbit response, but I think we need the Mouse Trapper. It's not the best use of that type of effect. But it exists. Let's see. I think we take the bark. No, we're fine on that. Then we might as well take the 3-tree city just to get gems. Or not gems, but you know. I'll take the Cutthroat, but we're not playing it. I'll take the Lilypad Village because we don't have a full playset of it, but we're not playing it. And let's see. We got a lot of talents here. We got some talented little cuties. Ah, this set is so cute. It's so cute. All right. And Ravine Raider is actually playable. But I don't think we play it. Because that's really for the Lizards deck, because you want to, like, get in, right? Let's see. Okay. Alright, so. Gotta look at it this way. We have 19 creatures, which means we do need to cut something out of there. Let's go to here. And sort into T creatures. Alright, so. I don't think we play the Cutthroat. And I don't think we play the Seed Pod Squire. Granted, you know what? Actually, maybe we do play the Seed Pod Squire simply because it's a flyer and it plays really well with Jackdaw Savior. We don't have a lot of 2s there, but we have a lot of 2s here. And the Builder's Talent, the Carrot Cake, those all make creatures. Mabel's Metal's fine as a trick. Repel Calamity, Sharepot are removal spells, as well as Consumed by Greed. I think we can cut a land. We're definitely going to cut a mountain. Right, so that's 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we definitely cut a land. Because even though we want to like play Thornplate Intimidator at 7, whatever, it's fine earlier on. I don't think we want the Ravine Raider. I think we can cut the Dire Sight as well. Because the... what's it? The Caretaker's Talent can act as a card draw engine. And it's whenever one or more tokens you control enter. Right? So that triggers once a turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to make tokens. Right? Yeah, 5 ways to make tokens. 6. Anything with the Offspring. 7. Yeah, we have 7 ways to make tokens. So, let's see. We gotta cut 3 cards. We do have a lot of creatures. So maybe one of them is the Thornplate Intimidator, actually. Because remember, the Builder's Talents each make a wall. And then the Carrot Cake makes 2 creatures. So maybe that's one of them. And... let's see. We have Bonebind Orator, so Daggerfang Duo is not as bad as it can be. Trapper could be cute with the ability to put tokens on it with Builder's Talent. Harvest Right Host, that's going to be a card draw engine as well, especially with the Intrepid Rabbit. Stoat's good. Duo's great here. Warren Elder's a fine mana sink. I'm trying to look for the weak link. I'm trying to look for it. It might be just the Daggerfang Duo. Feather Flight's also not the greatest. Maybe it's the Mabel's Metal. It could be the Mabel's Metal. We have 1, 2 ways to fix for black or for red as well. So I think that'll be fine. And plus, we want to cast Mabel like maybe turn 4 plus, turn 5 plus, because we want to play it and then equip the thing to something. Maybe even her, right? Vigilance, Trample, and Haste with for the Crag Flame. We gotta cut. Let's make it 1 more card. I don't think it's the removal spells. I think it's the metal, because metal's not the kind of card. It's not Crumb and Get It, right? If it was Crumb and Get It, the problem with Crumb and Get It, or the good thing about Crumb and Get It rather, is that it saves your creature entirely. It makes it indestructible. So yeah, we'll keep that. And let's go with this pile. Black, white, token flyers. Play. We'll see where this goes. I'm all about making that sick brew. Here's our first opponent. We're 0-1 with Black, White, Mabel's Fables. I don't know. We'll come up with a name later, guys. Black, White, Tokeny Mabels. Oh God. This is not keepable, so that's a mull. Keep this, and we play that. We could play. All right, so we're gonna put the 4 to the bottom, right? Is this a 4? That's a 3. We'll put the 4 to the bottom. Done. We're gonna play Life Creed Duo first, and hopefully that's enough. Ravine Raider. I hate you. We'll play the Stoat actually. Not that it can block this, but on the crack back, it just gains us back more health. Yeah. Taking 1. Oh, do they have, Thoughtstalker? No, they don't. Okay, so Hidden Grotto's great here. I need that. As much as I'd like to gain life, yeah. Okay, so what do we do here? So this can be a problem, right? And the reason why I say that is because they might have a Thoughtstalker Warlock. Let's just play the Moonrise Cleric. They have Savor. That's what it is. Let's just hit him. That's a saver. That's a pocket saver if I've ever seen one. Mm-hmm. They attack us. Yep. Yep. Okay, they're blue-black. Cindering Cutthroaty. Okay. So Harvest Right Host is great here. Give this a token. Or not a token. Give it +1/+0. Gotta gain... Oh yeah, please block it. Please, please. Really? No, why did you do that? Opponent, that was a mistake. Do you want... Oh, maybe they want Threshold? I don't know. Why did they do that? That was weird. That was super weird. Vren the Relentless. Okay. Sure. A Steomancer, a Depth. Well, the Jackdaw Savior doesn't do much here, but we can't use the Bumbleflower Sharepot just yet, so I'm just gonna play this to have a flyer. And we're just gonna keep getting in the air. And if they want to attack with this, I guess it depends on if they leave up mana. We did miss a few land drops, right? We did cut a land, but we've missed a few land drops as well. Dire Sight. Okay, so they're Dire Sighting here. They still have mana, enough mana to do Scales of Shale, so I don't think I could block their Vren if they attack with it. And if they do attack with it, I double block it with Stoughton Host. If they tap out. So they've decided they don't want the Mabel's Medal. Or Hazel's Nocturne, rather, sorry. And they drew 2 cards. They just binned both of them, didn't they? Oh no, they binned Nocturne. Okay. So I guess they're looking for removal here. Because if they can get removal... They were playing like they had removal earlier. They were playing like they had a Saver. And Saver would be very good here, right? It's in fact, if they, since we've identified that they may have Saver, what are they doing? Feed the cycle. Okay. They're tapped out. I can double block something. Figure they're not. Okay. We'll play another flyer. And then we'll play the Sharepot? You know what? I probably shouldn't have played the Sharepot, actually. This in the air. Gain a life. Hit him for 2. This Harvest Right Host, what do we have in it that triggers? That's the Rabbit. Okay. The Caretaker's Talent doesn't really do it. The Mouse Trapper doesn't really do it. Okay. Close all that. I could use my talents, but I could also use lands. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. Okay. It's fine. Sure. Yeah, this is... So when you resolve the Vren, that's when you start firing off your removal spells. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. Mind Whisker. Okay. So the rat. I guess I let that hit me. Yeah. I ain't doing shit about that, buddy. Brother, I ain't doing anything about that. Really? No, you have to attack with it. I'm not blocking that. I can't even consume by greed it. Okay. Consumed by greed gets rid of a token too, so that's like not useful here. Hit him in the air for 1. Yep, resolve. This Vren is a problem. They get to surveil here. The Mind Whisker is going to fix their draws pretty well. And if they get Threshold, then that's it. They make my Life Creed duo that much worse in the air. Wick the World Mind. Okay. That's bad. Alright. Also bad. Sure. Sure. I think we take 10 here. Is that bad? That is bad. We have to take 10 here. Pass. Sure. I think I might need to leave up mana for Consumed by Greed. Starscape Cleric. Well, that can't block, so... Sacrifice food. Go back up to 20. Okay. Ooh, there's a Caretaker's Talent. Create a token that's a copy of target. Alright, so it's trying to tap bad in a way that screws me? Level this up. Make a copy of that. Because I made a copy of that, draw a card. We can't cast anything from our graveyard because of reasons. Attack with this. Gunk. End turn. Sure. Like, this is starting to look pretty bad, though. At a certain point, I think we can fire off the Consumed by Greed and block one of these with this 2/2 Death Toucher. And I think that that might be okay. It gets exiled and then they get a replacement, though. That's what feels the worst about the Osteomancer Adept blocking anything. Daring Wave Rider. Cool. They're gonna kill something. They're gonna use, like, Nocturne or something. Not Nocturne. One of their removal spells to kill... Yeah. Probably the Brightblade Stoat. Or the Osteomancer Adept. Not entirely sure. I would have done that. Pass. Sure. Yes. Okay, so pass. Do I block here is the question. If I double block here, and then I block the other one, they get 3 tokens. Otherwise, I just take 12? Not wonderful. No blocks. Pass here. This Vren is like absolutely... It's soloing us. Oh god. That's right, they got that. Okay, my turn. Do I play the Mabel? I think that they just have too much on us now. This Vren is just getting them so much value. We get the token that. And we get a Builder's Talent. Alright, yeah, good game. Concede. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. Alright. Okay, so we missed a bunch of land drops, which sometimes variants be like that, right? But Vren is just so much to deal with. And then they also had Wick, right? Which is just like, damn. You know what I mean? Their deck was, they got all their bombs out and their deck was pretty cool. At a certain point, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to block with the Osteomancer Adept, but like the problem with that is that, like, sure, it kills one of these, but then they get another one of these from the Vren. So, like, it's just not good for me. Leave match. Oh, here's our next opponent. We're 0-1 with Mabel's Hopping Heroes. I don't know. We're the Mabel's Bat Buddies. There we go. Bat Buddies. Let's see. This seems keepable. Play that turn 1, turn 2, or an Elder turn 3. If we don't get another land, we draw a card off the Feather of Flight and just start swinging. I would like to play Mabel eventually, but we need a red source. Okay, so play the Vine Lasher. Playing it this early allows us to also get in a lot of damage with all of these land drops. We're going to hold off on playing the Intrepid Rabbit, and instead I'm going to Feather of Flight the... Especially after Muera. Holy shit. Get in with that. Muera, Trash Tactician. I don't think we attack here, actually. You know what? I think I don't know if we play that either. I think what we do here is we put this on this and just get in with this. Would like a land for each raccoon you control. Okay, so they can play if they make a land drop, they can play a 5-drop. Sure, and they're in green, so they might just happen to have my god. They could just happen to have creatures with reach. Yeah, no blocks here. Okay, so there's a land. I think what we have to do here is play this. God. Yeah, I think we play this with Offspring. Autopay. We make the Vine Lasher huge. I know that we're giving up some value on the Harvest Rite host, but I think we have to do it like this. That way, if worst comes to worst, these can trade with the Junk Blade Bruiser, right? Especially if they tap out fully here. They do have access to 6 mana. That could be bad. That could be very bad. That could be very bad. That can be very bad. Opponent hasn't used any removal, and there it is. Sure. That guy's done so much damage by himself that I'm not against that. 1, 2, 3 from land drops, and then 4, 5, and another 4. And then another 1. Yeah, it was like, oh, you know what it is? Moira is gaining them a lot of life. Moira gains 3 life every time you expend 4. If they attack with Moira, I think I have to like triple block. A scrap shooter. Come on. Stop it. This is illegal. I think I have to triple block here. Right? And hope that they don't have anything, because this is 6, so that trades, unfortunately, with that. Yeah. Okay, so there's a land. Gonna play this guy. That thing has reach. Play this guy as well. Sure. They just have all of the raccoons. This is wild. They have access to 6 mana again. 7 if they play a land. Thankfully, Scrap Shooter doesn't do much outside of its ETB. Sure. They're ramping. They needed to hit another land drop, I think, too. So there's that. If I could play the Mabel, I could also put a token on this thing. They're gaining 3. Yep. This is where is very, very much a problem here. Stocking the pantry. That's a weird choice. I'll say that right now. I'm gonna take the 4 here. I'm gonna take the 4 there. Let's see. Can I? And then I could play the Intrepid Rabbit. Activate this. With Offspring. Autopay. Forage. 1, 2, 3. Done. Make this huge. Done. Attack with that. Dagger Fang Duo is not bad here. Also drew us a card. And now we can trade these 2 numbskulls for this Scrap Shooter if we have to. Or if they attack with Moira, which I think would be a mistake here. We just, yeah, they're like, get rid of that stupid thing. No, it makes sense. Especially it's all that floating mana, you gotta use it, right? But it doesn't count towards their, yeah, we'll double block here. Please take the trade. Please? Thank you. Okay. Still only have an Osteomancer Adept. Okay. Consumed by greed. That's actually really good here. It's so good, in fact. Well, we're going to play the Daggerfang duo. And we're going to mill ourselves 2 cards. Take action. Oh, there goes our red source. Shit. Okay. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. So the only other red source, or the only other land that we have that can play that card is a Hidden Grotto. Okay. That was bad. I think I get to attack with this, actually. Sure. Resolve. 2 damage. And I'm not going to fuck around. I'm going to Consumed by Greed. Gift a card. Target them. Get back my Harvest Rite Host. Just to get that Muera off the field. Because that clears the board. I have 2 Death Touchers, which they're probably not going to want to deal with. And, you know, some good cards in my hand, actually. And plus we have enough fuel in the graveyard if we lose another creature for, Oh, that doesn't even get to do anything here. Yeah, they can look at it, but they can't, It's got to be, what, power 2 or less? Oh, I guess they get to take that and hit us with it. Okay. I'm not blocking that. Stupid. No blocks. Sure. There's a Fountain Port Belt, and it's basic land, right? Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to attack first. Sure. We're going to play the Waxwane Witness. And we're going to play the Fountain Port Bell. Let me see. Did I put anything on the bottom? Decline. We can still crack it for a card at the end of the turn. Bramble Guard Veteran. Sure. Pass. He doesn't have reach, thankfully. Crack it for a card. Okay, Jackdaw Sevior. Oh, Builder's Talent, hello. I think we play this, then upgrade it, and then also play the Harvest Rite Host and attack with the Waxwane Witness. Okay, so we put it to level 2. We play the Harvest Rite Host. Another 3/3. Puts not a token, but makes us a little bit more powerful. Next, hold on. What do you do? Less a mana value from your graveyard to the battle. You know what? Both of them. If they block the Osteomancer Adept, the Jackdaw Savior can just get it back. Yeah. And we're just trying to get damage in. Yep. They're cracking that. So that they get a land and they get 3 life. We have all action in our hand. But we do need to dig to the grotto in order to cast Mabel. Which is like, according to Untapped, there's a 5% chance we draw it. So, yeah. Sazakap's Brew. Wow. Okay. You got a 2/2. They had an amazing start, by the way. Is that it? Do you have anything else? Okay, Starforged Sword. That's neat. Turn target non-creature, non-land permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's currently nothing that I want. There's Fountain Port Bell, but I don't want that. There's a Jackdaw Savior, which we could just play here. Yeah, let's just play that. I know it's not the best use of my mana, but I don't think they block here. So I think they want to have a creature back. +3/+3 and loses flying. So it becomes a 5/5, but it doesn't get like evasion or anything. Yeah. This affects target creature you control without flying. Wow. Oh, I definitely block then, because like it's like that close to dying anyway. Can play this. How much does this cost to activate? 5. But that just gets us, it only gets us the Fountain Port Bell back. Oh, but that wins us the game. Because, yeah. Done. Decline. Yeah, that's just 6 damage. There we go. Yeah. Whoo! Okay, so their start was amazing, and then they just sort of petered out after we took care of everything via, I guess, some very lucky trades. Like Muera was, oh my god, we were really fighting uphill through all that extra life that they gained from Muera. But, you know, talents be talented, you know what I mean? Yeah. We'll claim this, and we'll claim that. All right, 1-1 going into round 3. Don't sleep on the talents, guys. I think they're fantastic mana sinks, and that's something that you need in draft, and especially this draft format. Here's our next opponent, by the way. We can't keep this. 3 black sources. Here's every source. Keep this. We'll put a swamp to the bottom. I would like a 2-drop. That's not a 2-drop. I'll play the second swamp and I'll play the Moonrise Cleric. Okay. We're gonna hold off on playing Mabel. We're gonna play the Moonrise Cleric here. They didn't have an automatic stop there, which leads me to believe that they don't have a removal spell at instant speed. There's a Wandertail Mentor, sure. That helps them tick up a fair amount. Let's see, what's this do? Fair creature control without flying gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Yeah, I think we just play that. Well, first we attack. Gain a life. Get him for 2. Seed Pod Squire. If we hit a land next turn, we can play Mabel and equip Mabel. This Repel Calamity is also probably going to be very good against this Wandertail Mentor when it gets to be too big. A lot of flyers, right? We don't necessarily know what colors our opponent is. They're playing this red-green Mentor, you know? And that's not wonderful. Alright, so we didn't get what we needed there. So I think the correct thing to do is actually just to play Mabel. Because she can block some of these stupid things. Yep. I can't put the bonus to attack power onto any of those things, so I have to just attack like that. Next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can equip this to Mabel, play a Carrot Cake, and attack. This makes her a 5/5? Okay. I'll block like this. And worst comes to worst, if they kill Mabel, I still get to keep the sword. Sure, crumb and get it. I actually don't mind that. I'd rather them not have the crumb and get it. Is that crazy? Let's play this on you. So that makes you a 4/4. And then we'll play the carrot cake. And we'll try to dig for another land, right? Consumed by greed? We can cast Consumed by Greed. But we don't really need Consumed by... Yeah, we don't need that right now. Although, yeah, we have a removal spell. Never mind. Make that a little bit bigger. Haha, look at that cute little guy. And we're just going to keep getting in through the air, through the sky. Through the sky! And if I really need to, I'll trade this little guy for one of their little guys. Okay. Banishing Light. Okay. What are they going to kill? The Seed Pod Squire? It's one of those times where I say sure? Okay. Steam Path Charger. Okay. Ooh, that's a 4/4. Alright, so we block this little guy. Gong, 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 gong. Alright, so Life Crew Duo is nice, but what I think is nicer is black, black. Equip this to Moonrise Cleric. Gain a life. And I think we're going to Repel Calamity now. While they're tapped out. Now, if I draw a land, again, Life Crew Duo into Daggerfang Duo. If I don't, I can go Life Crew Duo into Crack Carrot Cake. Okay? That's not good. I think next turn I actually have to play Harvest Right Host. They have a lot of Steam Path Chargers. I think right now would be the worst time to attack with everything. But this is a nice board. There's land. Okay, so this is a bat. It's a bird bat, and this only counts rabbits. Okay, so we play this, then we play the Harvest Right Host. To give... Yeah. This one +1/+0, and then we gain a life. Then we get to attack with this nerd. It's a 4/4, so your Waxwane Witness doesn't block it particularly well. I mean, they had to. That's right, they're at 4. Never mind. Next turn, we can crack the Carrot Cake at instant speed to give something +1/+0. We have 2 flying threats. Intrepid Rabbit, yep. Sure. Are we dead to this? That's 9, 10? Let's block poorly. Oh, they didn't have anything, okay. So they're just dead in the sky to Moonrise Cleric? There's a hidden router. Don't want that. Sacrifice this, make a rabbit. Don't want that. +1/+0. Yeah, good game. Alright, that was kinda close actually. Sometimes the deck feels very middling, which, skip that, which, I'm not thrilled about. We have so many value engines, it just feels like we're not churning through them. Leave match. I'm gonna look at the deck real quick. I don't know what it is. It feels like... It feels like there's a few things that are wrong here, right? Like, we need the bell. We don't actually need all... Well, we do need all the black sources because we have a double consume... We have a Consumed by Greed, which is double black. And I'd like to be able to cast it on curve. Everything just seems so good, right? Even... Maybe it's Feather of Flight. Get rid of Feather of Flight. There we go. Done. As much as it feels good to be able to go like, oh, this flies now. I draw a card. There's There's been too many times where like we don't have the big enough creature to make that matter. You know what I mean? Here's our next opponent. We're 2-1, going into round 4. Would like some black sources, but I think we can keep this. Not a black source. We're gonna play the Stoat turn 2 at the very least. Come on. Yep. Okay. That's a great start for the opponent. Ah, yes, a black source. Okay, so Stoat. Sure, they could play a 4-drop here. I would like to not have to use a Repel Calamity to kill a 4-drop. Okay. Let's see. What's the correct thing to play here? Oh god. They have to give a tapped fish. You have to gift the fish. Oh wait, no, they don't. They don't. Yeah, they give it plus... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so they get to do that for free. Ah, balls. Okay. And then... Oh, they did give me the tapped fish. Okay. Well... They did make it suitable for killing with Repel Calamity, but I think we just play Harvest Right Host here. Sure. But we're not attacking here. This doesn't do anything else beyond... Okay. It just gets tokens. So I'm going to save the Repel Calamity for now, and hope that we keep drawing some more lands. Especially because we need to keep drawing lands. Whisker Quill Scribe, sure. Another Mentor. Oh god. Alright. Sure. That becomes a 4/4. I think I'll double block that first Mentor, by the way. And I can just kill the Actually, wait, no. This blocks another... No, either way, it doesn't block another point of damage. So, it's the same damage. It's the same damage because of the trample. I think I have to kill the Roughshod duo. Yep. With Repel Calamity, and drawing that was also good. Because the Bone Bind, Orator... is fine. Destroy that. Okay. Okay, so now we can... hopefully trade with one of these. And with this little guy. This little guy right here, this Bone Bind Orator. And then start getting up these, oh. There's an Alania's Pathmaker. Okay, so they hit another land. I think they play it, right? Yep. They can get in for free with this. Whatever that is, though. It's gotta be good. I don't think they attack with the Scribe if that's the case. Hmm? No blocks. I'm not blocking that. Oh, please send in the Scribe. No blocks. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna play this nerd, the Waxwane Witness, and no attacks here. We're on the defensive right now. Let's see. If we draw a land, I can go Life Creed Duo into Consumed by Greed and get back... It's probably... Oh, come on! Okay. That, you know what? That's the first one that we've run into in a while, so... Hunter's Talent. One of the best cards in the format. Just absolutely insane for a card. Yep. Please attack with the Alania's Pathmaker anyway. Please just do it. Okay, so that becomes a 4/4. Okay. Well, we're blocking the Pathmaker. Huh? Okay. That's not a land. I guess we have two things to do here. We're gonna play the Life Creed duo. I'm gonna play the Builder's Talenti. Gains us a life, sure. This is looking bad though. Like they may be living off the top, but woo! Sure. Block like that. One block. Taking 6. Frilled Spark Shooter. Okay. Alrighty. So, I think we're pretty well fucked. I guess this is an okay time to go Consumed by Greed, get a card back. Do we want to give him a card though? I don't think so. It's not like we can actually play anything. So if I just play Consumed by Greed, it's not enough, right? Then I only have like one blocker. This has Menace too. It's Consumed by Greed. You. Oh, good game. Like I can't do anything else. Concede. that thing having I was watching a podcast earlier, but that Frilled Spark Shooter having reach on top of everything else that's on the card. It's like, why do you have reach? It's because it has a bow. Why do you have reach? There's so many weird cards that are just like that. It's like, why does that have that? Why? And you know what it is? It's because they're trying to push cards, right? So especially for like lower rarity cards, so you have playables, right? 2 and 2 going into round 5, but it's a red card that has reach. It's weird, and I know the precedent was started a long time ago. Can we keep this? We can keep this. And yeah, Fine Lasher. No, not with Offspring, just the 1/2. Have a 3. Sure, there's a 3 Tree Mask Sculpey. And a Jackdaw Savior. Play this. No attacks. I think I actually blocked the 3 Tree Mascot, by the way. Sure. Oh no, that doesn't allow me to block it anymore. Never mind, no blocks. Ah, blue-white of all things. Alright, so we don't get to play that right yet. We don't have any tokens for that. Alright, so Daggerfang Duo. And we do mill the 2 cards. Perfect. No attacks right now. Perfect. That was actually perfect. I think I could play the Wax... No, we just play the Seed Pod Squire, right? Because that could actually just kill the Plume Creed Mentor. Yeah. Sure. Light Shell Duo. Yeah. We don't have any token things to do with Caretaker's Talent right now. So that's fine. Bing you for 1. What is this? Whenever another creature you control with flying enters, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. I think we just play this Waxwing Witness here. No attacks. I wanted to play the Seed Pod Squire, but like, it feels like the Waxwing Witness can do more, especially if I start gaining life. Let's see what they have. This is very much a make them have it. If they have Crumb and get it, sure. Yeah. Gong, gong. Oh, that hurts. It hurts so much. Fountain Port Bell. Why did they post-combat do that? Here's where they're gonna get the land from the for the splash that they have. Why didn't they pre-combat do that? Yep. Okay. Play this. Hit them for 1. Whenever 1 or more tokens, you draw a card. I think we need to just play things out, though. Look at this guy. And I think I do actually block with the Iridescent Vine Lasher next turn. Next turn though, Caretaker's Talent. Ah, see? You could tell that they had something. There was something coming. Alright, something's coming over. Ooh, something's coming over. Alright. They're cracking that. Okay. Karate kick? Yep. Definitely block that now. I definitely block that now. Like, that's a definite, like, well, you can't be here. Sure. I mean, you can't... I can't leave you there. Unfortunately, goodbye, buddy. And I think next turn we have to Caretaker's Talent into Bumbleflower Sharepot. Or we could use that. No. That's a lot of bodies, though. They have, like, a lot of bodies. If I cast the Intrepid Rabbit, I can't really make good use of it here, because we're not attacking. If I cast the Jackdaw Savior... And then we'll play the Bumbleflower Sharepot. Yep. Okay. No attacks. Definitely no attacks here. And I will block the Plume Creed Escorti. Escorti do Plume Creedi. Plume Creedi. It's whenever it or another creature you control with flying dies. So if I double block this to try to kill the Light Shell duo, I get 2 creatures out of my yard, which could be the Waxwane Witness and the Daggerfang duo. So that might be the play here. Vren the Relentless. Oh my god. Fuck out of here. No blocks. Why does everyone have that? Sure. Oh god. Alright, so, like, I'm probably just dead now. Right? If I play this... I get no value off the Caretaker's Talent. If I play Caretaker's Talent and then Rabbit, I think I have to play the Rabbit with Offspring. Auto pay. I don't know. This. Make that big. Make that large. Next. And I guess we have to swing. Make this one a little bit bigger. Next. Next to the Maggio. And end turn. Yep. Resolve. This is a problem. I think we crack the food here. I don't think I blocked the 4/5. They should have attacked with the flyers too. No blocks. Yeah, let's crack this food. Take 4. Yep. No token for you. I can't do everything that this wants to do, but I can get some more lands. Alright, so hold on. Make a copy of this little guy. Yep. And then make this slightly larger. Sure. Play a land. Play this. Take action. Get a red source. Next. I don't think I attack here. Even though I made that thing that much bigger. No attacks. End turn. Resolve. Because they could trade, right? They could trade this for this, but I think that I need to be able to block in the air as well as on the ground here. Pass. Sure. They're being very, like... They're acting very scared. I will block like this because it's just... At this point, it's very bad for me if I don't start blocking. We're at 6 life. Part of me even wanted to wait until activating and playing Caretaker's Talent until I could like use it on the food token to get another food token, right? But sure. All right, so play this. Let's see. I guess we can get back the Daggerfang duo. Realistically, I think I need to just kill the Vren. but creature tokens you control get +1/+1, or +2/+2, and we only have like one creature token, so it makes it 1, 3, 3. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! Please don't have shore up opponent. Auto pay. Plume Creed X scored number 2. Sure. Like, it was like one of those, like, please don't have it. And then they have another uncommon instead. Okay. Yeah, we're like super dead. We're super dead. Rip. No attacks. Rest in peace. Oh, that feels so bad. What a... God, we lost to another Vren. Vren is so stupid. You should swing out with everything, opponent. Not swinging out with everything is like the silliest shit. Okay. Put another one of these in front of that. Dong. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's fucking Vren, man. Alright, so let's try this again. Resolve. Auto pay. Please don't have another. Salvation Swan. Alright, alright. Opponent just has everything. This is the best that I've ever seen the Flyers deck be, by the way. And it's not because the Flyers were actually good. It's because Vren is an asshole. What? No attacks. What? Oh, okay, because they made that fly. I was about to say, what the hell? I guess that wasn't their win condition. Hold on, I gotta rub this cat's tummy. That was the weirdest turn of events. Yeah. And then we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 4 blockers. Good game. Yep. What the hell? What the hell? Part of me also wonders if I should have just like put myself in that frog space, right? That's fine. Knowing that, you know, you can't really tell what's gonna be in the next pack. Opening Clement and then getting past a Lily Pond Mentor felt real bad early on in that draft. That was just like, wow. And we were just trying to like send signals. We sent the wrong signals, guys. Claim that. Oh, God. It's okay. It's okay. I forgot to look at the deck again. Was the Mabel Splash very good? I don't really know, because we didn't really get to play Mabel very much, did we? And maybe I should have played another red source, because she was just sitting in our hand for that whole game. I think, though, that the main issue was we didn't really have anything beyond like a 4-drop. Right? Not for nothing. I just wasn't taking anything. And like the Bats deck felt like it was okay-ish. We didn't really know where we were supposed to be there. I didn't identify a lane, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you're watching on the YouTube channel and you enjoyed that, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/NickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch streaming video games, leather crafting, Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, you lovely folks, have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you next time.